They sacrificed unto devils, not to God, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up. Deuteronomy 32:1-17. The allure of darkness. After Joshua's death, Israel strayed. Surrounded by pagan nations, Canaanites, Amorites, Philistines, they turned from the invisible God of Sinai to worship visible idols of wood and stone. These nations honored gods with fire, lust, and ritual ecstasy. Among them dwelled giants, Anakim and Rephaim, descendants of the Nephilim, once feared but now admired. Israel mingled with them, married their daughters, and adopted their gods. They did not destroy the nations, but were mingled among them and learned their works. Psalm 106:34-35 were now 2. The weeping for Tammuz. In secret gardens, women wept for Tammuz, the dying and rising god of fertility. What began as mourning turned into orgiastic rites beneath trees involving incense, wine, and sacred prostitution. Even priests of WHW joined in the corruption. Behold, there sat women weeping for Tammuz. Ezekiel 8:14-3. Baal and Moloch. Lords of fire Israel built high places and altars to Baal, the storm god, and Asherah, his consort. They sought rain and harvest through rituals of blood and ecstasy. When crops failed, they turned to more extreme sacrifices. Children were burned alive to Moloch, the bronze idol whose arms extended over roaring flames. The people believed such offerings would secure favor and protection. Even kings of Judah, Ahaz and Manasseh, sacrificed their sons. They built the high places of Baal to cause their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire unto Moloch. Jeremiah 32:35. Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils, and the land was polluted with blood. Psalm 106:37-38. The Valley of Hinnom, Gehenna, became infamous, a cursed valley filled with smoke, blood, and the cries of burning children. Bandi, the star of Remphan. In secret, Israel also worshipped Remphan, a god of the stars linked with Saturn. They erected hidden idols, practiced astrology, and sought forbidden knowledge. These celestial cults promised power and control through occult mysteries. Ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch, and the star of your god Remphan, figures which ye made to worship. Acts 7:43. Even within Solomon's temple, elders defiled the holy place with these abominations. Evi, the giant's legacy. Not all the Nephilim perished in the flood. Giants, Og of Bashan, the Anakim, and the Rephaim, survived in the land. Israel was commanded to destroy them, yet many survived and mingled with the people. These hybrids were mighty in stature and wickedness. Their influence encouraged occult practices, violence, and a return to the pre-flood corruption. From their bloodlines came warrior kings and false prophets who mixed YHWH's name with dark rituals. There were giants in the earth in those days, mighty men which were of old. Genesis 6:4. Jeremiah wept over Jerusalem and warned of judgment. Ezekiel saw visions of Israel's secret sins, idols on temple walls, women weeping for Tammuz, elders bowing to the sun. But the people refused to listen. They chose the fire of idols over the fear of the Lord. They refused to hearken. They followed vanity and became vain. 2 Kings 17:15, Commodore. Judgment falls, and so judgment came. The land was defiled. The covenant shattered. Babylon invaded. Jerusalem burned. The temple, once filled with the glory of God, was left in ruins. The idols were cast down, but the scars remained. Yet even in exile, a remnant remembered. 8 Echoes in the dust. Though the altars are gone, the temptation lingers. The idols of fire, lust, power, and hidden knowledge still whisper to those who forget the Lord. My people hath forgotten me days without number. Jeremiah 2:32. What conquered hath Christ with Belial? 2 Corinthians 6:15.